Hello and welcome to my late night show, Joy of Working. I'm Chaya Srivatsa and I'm talking to you about all my experiences in the various jobs that I did, and there were plenty of them. I am right now talking all about my public relations activities in HMT, the public sector undertaking. I want to conclude that part of it in this show because I don't want it to sound like a masterclass on public relations. Okay? But I had to share these few episodes which were very, very special to me. Number one was we didn't have a corporate film. So we had to give a film to Doordarshan because they were airing the Unity concerts, if you remember. Okay, only those who are of maybe my vintage will remember that. And for that, they needed a corporate film, and we didn't have one. So I got the sanction from the chairman, and we did a beautiful one with Farida Jalal. When I went and requested her, she very graciously agreed to whatever sum we could pay her, and it was like a teacher teaching her students about HMT hamara hai, tumhara hai, aur sabka hai. That was the song. Yes, I'm sounding terrible, but it was sung by a playback singer from Bollywood. This film was made in the shortest of time in Chennai by Mr. Rajgopal of Sight and Sound. An amazing film. So every time it came on Doordarshan, I felt so good about it. And Farida Jalal did a great job. Now, that is a very special moment for me as a public relations chief. Of course, for all this, you need the support of the big boss of the show, the chairman. He was very appreciative of all the PR proposals I put up. I didn't have to explain to him, he was quick to understand it. And he okayed it. As I told you, I did many, many such programs for PR. I would really recommend that you read my book, Corporate Draupadi, which also tells you about the subsequent problems I had in the company, because they say in a big company, don't make waves, make friends. I didn't know that. I just made waves. Okay? So I also made many enemies. But that's okay. It's all part of experience. I'm sure many of you who are watching this can relate to it, because in a company, the more low profile you are, the better you succeed in being peaceful, I mean. But the more visible you become, you also make a lot of enemies. This is the takeaway I got from here. That's why I'm sharing it with you. And when I stepped out of the company, not willingly, but I was forced to step down, it was very, very, what shall I say, traumatic for me, because I was at the peak of my career. I was a deputy general manager and just a few steps away from being a general manager of a public sector unit, and I had all the skills and the talent for it. But then that is not the only thing that takes you places. That's another takeaway. You have to have absolute godfatherly support within the company, and I'm afraid I did not have it, because I think I became a little too like cat's whiskers. Well, anyway, one learns all these things. It was a very beautiful experience as a professional. And when I stepped down, as I told you, it was a very dramatic, traumatic step down. But those who helped me recover from that were amazing. I'd like to place on record my gratitude to Miss Madhura Chatrapati, who was the founder and president of Association of Women Entrepreneurs of Karnataka, which is in short AWAKE. The day I was kind of dismissed, yes, I was dismissed, it was put out in the newspapers, And that same day, I was supposed to address a Rotary Club. I thought that was the end of my profession, it was the end of me. But no, it was a new beginning. You can rise from the ashes, you can rise like a phoenix. And I will share with you tomorrow how I rose from the ashes and how I reinvented myself and created an absolutely new Chaya Srivatsa. I put behind all my 9 to 5 kind of job working experience. Now it was the beginning of a new kind of experience which I'd love to share with you. Do be with me. And a very important takeaway I want to tell you is that your image can be tarnished. You can be blown out of a very, very high profile job, but you have to keep your own balance and your belief in yourself. And that is what is going to take you places. You are never over. You're only beginning. I hope you understand. I'll be with you tomorrow with an absolutely new experience, and you'll like it because it's not about a job, it's about a passion. Okay, see you.